Hey everybody, Eric Meyer, NASA Great Lakes Chief Instructor. I'm here to share a little bit about smartphone data like Harry's lap timer. Um, Recently, a lot of you are sharing their data with me via Track Attack software. Get an account if you don't have one and share your data. I'm happy to look at it. And I want to show you the quality of smartphone data when you start to analyze it more closely. Guys, it has big time limitations, and I want to show you what those are right now. First of all, we're going to make this dark so you can see it real well. Gang, it's very important to see some small nuances, and if you're new to data acquisition, presumably you are because you're using Harry's lap timer and you don't know the value of quality data and even just usable data. Here's what you want to know. Do you see these small changes right here? These small changes right here. See how this comes down? I'm going to zoom in on this a little bit. This is really super important, gang. Do you see how this brake trace comes down and that speed trace and then it flares out a little bit like that? That's real important. Do you see how this right here, these are small changes in speed because of shifts at the Mid-Ohio back straight. Do you see that right there? And more importantly, do you see this? Do you see the shape of these right here? This is something called a U-shape, and if you're new to data acquisition or you're fairly skilled at it, you want to know and understand the value of the U. And there's a great thread going on right here. It explains the U trace versus the V trace, the shape. So what's really important here is great resolution that shows you the shape of this. Just remember, shape. Now what you want to do is you want to go here and look for this post, and you want to go here to this explanation. Guys, Peter Krause is absolutely fantastic. He has his posts are he writes very wonderfully, and for a new to data acquisition or a senior, even a senior data acquisition person, read his posts. They're just so wonderful. I learned so much by reading them. He's a great guy when he's posting on here, and we're real lucky to have him. Tap into it. Read them once, read them twice. If you're brand new to acquisition, data act, read them 3 times. It's really important. Now, that's going to explain the reason why the U and the V are important to know, the shape. Now we're going to add some smartphone. In this case, it was Harry's lap timer. By the way, this data right here is provided by Sam Myers, Meyer Motorsports, with Adam Roberts driving from an AIM MXL data. Good quality data, frequent sampling rate. It's real quality. And here's what I mean by real quality. Now we're going to add some smartphone data. In this case, it was Harry's lap timer. Do you see that green right there, gang? I'm going to zoom in on this. I want you to see this. Do you see how real ratchety this is? Guys, you can't, not only can you really not make sense of it, but to be honest with you, you can't tell if this is a U shape or a V shape. You can't. It's not good quality information. Okay, if this is new to you or you've been struggling trying to understand your data using Track Attack or anything else, well, here's why. This is kind of the industry standard quality looking trace right here that you can get from Motec or AIM or Apex Pro or just about anybody. Racekeeper. But this over here, the smartphone stuff, it's real ratchety, right, guys? It's not any good. Don't send it to me. I'd be happy to analyze and look at anything you can, anything you want to send me when you send it to share it with me on Track Attack, but not if it's smartphone data. It's just, it's junk. And if you want to get everything out of Data Act, you want to be able to do this. We are going to add a track map right here. And this is why it is very helpful to to have good quality data. Here's Adam zipping around Mid-Ohio. We're going to add a bunch of his laps. Okay, we're going to add a bunch of his laps right here. And do you see, sports fans, how the quality of this data just looks real pretty? We'll zoom down in here. Here's an inside line. He was probably going around somebody. If you know what this is, and you've been to Mid-Ohio before, you obviously know that this purple line right here was an inside passing situation, right? You want to be able to understand and decipher this data. That's what it's for. Looks like there's probably another passing situation right here, right? Going in Thunder Valley, right? That's what that is. There's the bridge, right? Now we're going to add some. In this case, some smartphone data, and you're going to see exactly what I mean. Okay, are you ready? You got any idea what it's going to look like? Bam! Take a look. See that? Guys, it's not very good. It's unusable. You can't compare your lines and say, what was I doing here, or what was I trying here? You can't. It's a wonderful product. All the smartphone apps are great for data acquisition, for lap timers. But look at that. You can't learn anything from that. It's junk. So don't send it to me. What I would consider, and especially if you're an instructor, the next step that you should look at is this right here. And I'm happy to announce that that NASA Great Lakes, Jay Andrew and the region has a sponsorship with Apex Pro. That's what this little thing looks like. It is an absolutely wonderful tool, and I talked to Andrew Rains yesterday. We'll be using this in our HPD program, by the way. It is the hot ticket. You can, let me show you something right here real quick. This app allows you as an instructor and as a driver to do some in-car analysis right when you come off the track. If you're an instructor, you pull off the track, you get up your track map, paper and pencil, draw some stuff up, and or get out this bad boy on the app. It's Bluetooth. It downloads really quickly. It is amazing the quality of information that you can get, and the price point's fantastic. $449. Get in here and get you a suction cup and an extra base plate, which is what the special deal that I asked Andrew to put together for us. You'll get this package plus a free base plate plus 10% off a suction cup, which is what you want to put in your buddy's car or an instructor. Just slap it in the car. You want the data, and if you got an HPD1 or an entry student, they don't have to look at this. Just mount it up on your side of the windshield, so they don't even have to see it. But you want the data afterwards for a high quality download session. And where I put this, by the way, if you come back to here, go to our events on this page, and I put it under Santa Claus's, I think I did, there it is, right there under Christmas. So just remember the Christmas day. You can go right here. I put the codes in here. I know I put the codes in here. I apologize. It's a special offer. There it is right here. There's the discount code. There's a little bit of information and describing what's going on. There's 40 people interested in that. Holy smokes. Hey, thanks, guys. There's an instructor there. Well, there's another instructor there. You got some Ryan. There's this guy. Ryan, watch out for Ryan. He just made it to HPD4. He's fast. He's going to go spec me out, and he's going to be fast. So there you go. There is the quality or lack thereof in smartphone data, why you don't want to use it or why you really can't use it, and why you need Apex Pro, especially if you're an instructor, or a similar higher quality data acquisition device. like AIM or equivalent, like AIM Solo or the Solo DL. I'm Eric Meyer. Stay tuned and watch this page right here, this Facebook page. Get on board. We're getting some great people to contribute some great knowledge to this and some video analysis. If you're wanting to learn data, man, get on board. Get on board. And if you're a NASA Great Lakes region driver, instructor, HPD person, racer, we're coming to a town near you. There's Columbus, Ohio. There's Cleveland. We're doing these intro to data acquisition. There's north of Chicago, south of Chicago. There's Cleveland. There's Cincy. There's Indy. Are you following me? There's Detroit. There's Chicago intermediate and intro. I'm going to do some Motec data there. We got Ross Bentley coming to town. We got my great friend Steve Holscher, who's an amazing, not only amazing driver, but a amazing data acquisition guru. So stay tuned for more of this page. Check out the events. Sign up. Come to one. They're free, and you'll catapult your driving skill base for 2019. Guys, the season starts today. So get on the data acquisition train or watch it leave the station. Woo woo!